Riding gloves are critical for your protection on the go. They are part of how you physically connect with and control your bike, gripping the handlebar and managing all of your hand controls. And when they come off the bike, they are often the first line of defense since most of us tend to throw our arms out to help break a fall. In this episode of Gear Matters, we aim to give you a better understanding of what protective features you should look out for on a pair of riding gloves. For those of you who don't want too many details, here's the gist. If protection is the only thing that matters to you, a full gauntlet feature-loaded glove like the ViaTerra Grid is the right choice for you. It delivers on all performance parameters with its full leather construction, C level 2 carbon fiber knuckle protectors, Knox SPS 404 palm sliders, secured dual wrist closure, integrated pinky bridge, and the carbon fiber wrist slider. If you sit at the other end of the spectrum, you understand the need for some protection but want minimal interference to comfort and feel, you need to look at options like the Miller and Roost. They tackle the requirements for a good level of knuckle protection and palm protection, but are designed with a strong comfort prioritization and to allow a high level of feel and feedback from your controls. Now, let's get into a bit more detail. If you look at riding gloves in two parts, the upper and the lower, we can break down the protective requirements in a more logical manner. The lower side of the glove is where you need the most amount of abrasion protection. If you come off your bike and throw your arms out to break your fall, your palms are most likely to face the burnt off abrasion against the ground. This is why all of our protection-focused riding gloves use genuine goatskin leather on the lower side. Leather is highly abrasion resistant and offers genuine protection against the friction experienced when you fall on an abrasive surface. If you expect to be riding at higher speeds on tarmac, gravel, or other highly abrasive surfaces, you definitely want to use gloves made with leather on the lower side. Now you might ask, if leather is so protective, why do any of your riding gloves use anything else? One honest reason is cost. Leather is an expensive material to source and work with. Offering more affordable riding gloves with suitable fabric alternatives makes it possible for more people to use genuinely good riding gloves. Investing in riding gear is a journey for many motorcyclists, and having an accessible way to do this is critical towards cultivating this culture. There is also a functional reason for this. You may have noticed that a lot of off-road and trail riders don't use leather riding gloves but prefer seemingly light fabric alternatives instead. This is because the thickness of leather can affect movement and flexibility and also reduce feedback from the controls. In these specialized use cases, being able to control your motorcycle more precisely can be more valuable in preventing crashes rather than the higher abrasion resistance. Also, when you fall on dirt, mud, or trails, the surface is usually far less abrasive than tarmac. You may have noticed that most ViaTerra gloves have additional palm sliders integrated on the lower outer side. These are meant to reduce friction when your gloves come in contact with abrasive surfaces, as higher friction levels are likely to damage the protective material more quickly and could also cause your wrist to twist, causing scaphoid or more severe injuries. Based on the type of glove, the palm slider protection is done differently. Premium protection prioritized gloves like the Grid and Shifter use dual-layered Knox SPS 404 sliders. Mid-range protective options like the Whole Shot and Whole Shot Pro use hard Knox SPS 303 protectors. And purpose-built touring, off-road and urban options like the Kruger, Tundra and Roost use genuine superfabric panels with micro-ceramic plates. On the upper side of the glove, you are more likely to need impact protection, primarily at the knuckles, the finger, or the wrist bone. Whether it's top-notch dual compound C level 2 floating knuckle protectors that you see on the Grid and Shifter, the hard TPU Knox protectors used on the Whole Shot range, or the softer SASTEC options used on the Roost, knuckle protection is non-negotiable. Protection prioritized riding gloves like the Grid and Shifter will also offer more robust TPU protection on the fingers. And you will see a slightly toned down hard plastic version of this on mid-level options, while gloves on the comfort and budget side of the spectrum may use softer EVA foam padding instead. As for the protection at the wrist, this varies based on the type of gloves you use: full gauntlet, semi-gauntlet, or short cuff. Obviously, full gauntlet riding gloves offer the most protection, completely covering both sides of the wrist and any gap between the riding gloves and your riding jacket. On a flagship product like the Grid, you have a hard carbon protector over the wrist bone, as well as dual wrist closure that holds the glove in place more securely. The touring-focused Kruger and Tundra gloves have the same protective coverage and secure dual wrist closure, but with the protection of genuine super fabric over the wrist. Short cuff gloves sit at the other end, with minimal coverage towards the wrist and no specific protection over the wrist bone. A lot of riders find these more comfortable to use while being aware of the trade-off in protection. Gloves like the whole shot range strike a bit more of a balanced approach with more protection for the wrist bone, while retaining a lot of the comfort and mobility that riders appreciate in short cuff options. At ViaTerra, we understand why riders have nuanced preferences in terms of the type of gloves they use and the protective features that matter to them, which is why we make such a wide range of riding gloves. You can click on the link in the description to explore ViaTerra's various purpose-built riding gloves, and if you have any questions about these products, you can always drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching.